professional life, you might be working with American people. And when you're from a different culture, the different attitudes about work, you'll probably meet some unexpected difficulties. And this is totally normal when you work with different cultures. But that doesn't make it less frustrating. You ask yourself, why are Americans like that? And how can we work together better? And for many Americans, they especially don't like a manager who tells them how to do their job. They want to have some freedom to choose their own way of doing things, and they expect to be rewarded individually for the results. That's why all those Employee of the Month awards are so common in American companies.
If I compare an average American who is unemployed to an average Italian who is unemployed, the second one is gonna most likely sit at home waiting for a job to fall down from the sky, and in the meantime complaining about how things don't work in his country and how the government is a failure. The American, on the contrary, is gonna do this, we say in Italy, and go out there morning to evening to try to find a job. If he's not able to find it, build a new job from scratch for himself. This is a trait of the American society that I highly admire. In particular, in the American society, and I'm talking specifically about New York City right now, people are truly obsessed about success. And as I mentioned before, here success is meant in a very univocal way, and it means financial success. So very often I see that in this society, or almost always, let's be honest, success is defined by how much money you have and how much money you make with your job. And if you have a regular average job, which is totally fine, you are not seen as very successful. And because this individualistic mentality brings to that competitive kind of mentality as well that I was talking about earlier, the average person feels the need to go out and compete with its peers, the other citizens, to get a job that is better paid than his own neighbor.
What makes Cebu different from other provinces is their garbo or pride, which shows Cebuanos' behavior and dignifying their social identity. Cebuanos strive for a higher social status, commonly through education or alternatively through sheer hard work. Education for the professions for themselves and their children is still prized, however, and becomes a marker indicating when one has achieved the social desirability that earns the right to be mapasigarbuhon or proud of oneself. Maningkamot ta para sa atuang pamilya para po dili na sila maubaw kung kinsa sila kay na sila'y nakabot. Dili pareha nato nga wala. Mauwaw ta makitaan sa mga classmates sa una kay sila professionals na. Mauwaw jud ko kung magkita-kita mi sa akong mga classmates pagka high school. Uy, successful na kay sila. Nakapalit na sila kung unsay gusto niyang paliton. Ako manggod kay sayo ko namin niyo. Duha na gud kabuk akong anak. Mayo gali karon nakabalik jud ko eskwela mao maning kamot jud ko makahuman pud ko para sunod dili na ta maulaw. Garbo regulates public behavior with a standard set at the dignified manner in which educated people are expected to act. In preserving social hierarchies, Garbo sets the Cebuanos' conduct above that of others perceived to be lower in social standing. Mas maayo pa ta na nila, mas graduhan pa ta. Nakahuman gud ta eskwela, sila unsa rin nahuman na nila. Consequently, Garbo makes the Cebuano assert in the face of a put-down. Dili pwede nga magpakahilom lang ta, natandog ang akong garbo sa ilang gipang sulti o gipang buhat diri nato as if sila rang maayong laki o kay balo sa tanan. It has been said that a Cebuano seldom backs down when it is a matter of pride, but too much garbo could be counterproductive to one's self-presentation. Others consider one who has too much garbo as garboso, a negative term used to describe someone grandiose or a show-off of accomplishments.